Okay, we're live and I'm super excited. It is Melissa. Okay, somebody text me that you can hear me, that you can see me. Somebody really quick, just because I can't see you. So just someone, I know y'all are having trouble with the link. Just let me know that you can see me and then I will go ahead and start. So like Deanna, Kimberly, Carrie, I know y'all were all. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see me? You can see and hear me. Okay, awesome. Am I loud enough? Let me just turn this up just a little bit, just in case. Okay, y'all, I am so excited. So excited to be doing this hangout that we haven't done one in a long time. And so I'm just super, super excited to just be with you this evening. I got some amazing questions from all of you, and I just can't wait to answer them and to just really dig deep. And so happy New Year, happy July, happy everything to all of you. It is a fresh start, a new start. Oh, we can really hang on. Okay, yes. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so really quick, before I dig in, just some announcements, some things that you need to know. Number one is Pink Power. Pink Power is on July the 12th, and so excited about Pink Power. It is our huge area event that we do every single month. And this is the end of our quarter event. So we will have all of our, we have a hostess program where we give away a Kate Spade person wallet plus cash. It's a hostess program where you can enter your customers that you promote all quarter long, that you can enter for $10. You go to nsddaigleevents.com, you register for your $10, and you and your customers' names get to go into this drawing for like one time if you get if you do a facial with them, you blah, 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 blah. It's all on the flyer. But the point is that we'll be drawing for that on Tuesday the 12th. And it's going to be exciting and it's going to be powerful. And you want to make sure that, you have your customers enrolled in that, and that it's another reason for them to show up. It's another reason for them to be there with you. And so our focus is going to be summer makeovers. And so just really, really important that you blow it out of the water, and that the Gulotta unit has the most guests there. Why? Because we're the #1 unit in the Daigle area, and it's exciting and it's fun. But guess what? There's so much more in store for us. So much more in store. Okay, so on the 12th is Pink Power. On the 15th is our end of the year awards at my house. I encourage you to bring your spouse, your boyfriend, your husband, whatever. If he's never been to a Mary Kay event, this is laid back, fun, casual, but he will get to see why you're excited. He will get to see who these people are that you are with all the time. He will get to see other husbands. They'll make connections, all of those things. Ori and I are going to cook for y'all. It is going to be a phenomenal night. And I can't wait to just prize you to death, where you will just totally receive all of the awards and prizes from actually May and June, because I know I did the May Queens night like at the very beginning of June, and so the prizes weren't even in. And so I can't wait to prize you to death. It is going to be so much fun, so much fun. So make sure that you confirm your spot for that event, and if you'll be bringing your husband and all that good stuff. And then call your sister consultants, whether you or your team members, whether they've played a huge role or been a leader or whatever, showed up to a lot of events. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All that matters is who shows up, and it's exciting and it's fun. And so make sure that you reserve your spot for that. Next is our spa night, y'all. This is how we used to throw down for spa night, and we would do brows and paraffin wax and massages, and we're gonna have all these stations and all the different stations. And so I know I posted that on Facebook. Just make sure that you sign up for a station so you can start inviting your guests, because you want to start promoting this event now. Because trust me, if you called me right now and invited me to an event on the 19th, that's not too soon for me to start making plans to be, because why? We're all busy, right? And so, when you call your customers, go to book them for Pink Power. And if they can't come to Pink Power, then book them for spa night. And if that's for an existing customer, but if it's someone who's never been facial, then of course you go straight to them. But the point is that those are 3 major events coming up in the next couple weeks that I really, really want you to know about. I'm going to get into the Daigle area advance and all that kind of stuff coming up But I just want to say those announcements and just congratulations to all of you for being number one unit in the Daigle area. That's huge. Congratulations for the second year in a row, Gulotta unit. Wow. Awesome, 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 awesome. Congratulations to you. Also to Lacey Robichaux and your amazing Bring It team. Brand new on target for your very first car is huge. It is so huge. So congratulations for all of the lipsticks sold, all of the faces done, the teamwork. It really does make the dream work. And, you know, Lacey can't earn the car by herself, just like the pink Cadillac doesn't come together by ourselves. It requires a team, and Mary Kay was a genius. She was an absolute genius that you can't go to the top alone. You must take others with you. And so congratulations to you, Lacey, and your amazing team. Also to Kimberly Duet, National Court of Retail Sales. Congratulations. She's picking up diamonds on stage, means that she sold over 40,000 retail last year. And actually, she wasn't even in Mary Kay the entire year. She was in Mary Kay for 10 months. And so congratulations, Kimberly. I know you are looking forward to your first full year in Mary Kay and what you can get done this year. Congratulations. We will be cheering you on from that stage, girlfriend. And so I know many others of you have just put in, you know, time and effort and, you know, are so looking forward to this new year and, you know, what you can get done in this new year. And I just want to encourage you, the things I'm about to go over are vital to the success of your business. And there's so many places to win in Mary Kay. I mean, a lot of times it's like, oh my gosh, I mean, how do I do it all? Or, you know, but, you know, pick the things that excite you the most. Pick the things that are really on your heart. What is the dream that God put on your heart? You joined Mary Kay for a reason. You joined Mary Kay for a reason. And so bottom line is that you may want to take some notes, but all of the flyers will be posted on Facebook. And then we get into all of your questions and all of that stuff. And so okay, I'm just checking my stuff. Okay, so number one, the training videos. We have the best national sales director on the face of the planet. Period, point blank, the end. And she has the most amazing training calls for us. But, you know, you can only hear her, right? And you can't rewind, you can't fast forward. And because she's phenomenal and because she's an excellent woman of excellence, she knows that the videos are the best. And she has spent a lot of time doing there's like 20 plus videos, and I have not watched them all yet. I know that she threw out a challenge that those of you who watch them all, and then Katie has not posted the form yet, so you still have time to go through and watch each one. You need to watch each one, but you also need to write like the things that you learned the most. Okay, Jody is having trouble. Oh, she says never mind. Okay, got it. Somebody text Jody and make sure that she got it. Okay, awesome. So the deal is that you need to write and make sure that you write what you learned from each thing, because that is a part of the form, okay? And after each video, I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear from you of what you learned so I can help you learn and grow, because if there's questions that you have, we need to get those cleared up like right then. And then you fill out the form, you have the opportunity to win $100 cash just for doing your training. Like, who could get excited about that? I mean, that's doing something that's going to help you anyway. So why would you not? Why would you not? Okay, wait, hang on. I'm sorry. It just keeps popping up on here. Okay, she's got it. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Jody. Yay, I'm glad you're here. Okay, so the training video is vital. Next is our travel roll-up bag as our sign-on bonus. So important. So important that when you're talking to people who may be on the fence, or when you join between now and the 23rd, you actually get a free travel roll-up bag. I don't know about you, but I got nothing free when I joined Mary Kay. I got an amazing starter kit with some phenomenal products that really helped me be where I am today. But the bottom line is that today we have a sign-on bonus to create a sense of urgency, because sometimes we need help. And so there's a lot of people that are like, yeah, I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to think about it. I don't know how long you need to pray and think about $100 decisions. So guess what? We have a sign-on bonus. And could you get excited about getting a free Travelola bag? It is a $35 bag. Oprah had it on her show before it was over. She said that it was worth $85. Well, no, Oprah, you're not right, but $85 was really, really generous. It's $35, but that's generous in itself. Who does not want a Travelola bag? It's like the bag for every girl on the planet, okay? And so it's so important, so important. So here's the deal. You had to kick butt in July, because July is the first month of the entire year, and July is going to set the tone for your entire year. We've got 3 months. We've got 3 more months to shut this Cadillac down. And let me just tell you, the celebration that we were going to have is going to be like times 100. Because we are going to celebrate. The date is already set. It is I'll post the date. But it's hang on, let me just tell you, because I just want to make sure that you mark your little baby calendar right now. It is October. October 15th is the date of our celebration, okay? Our unit family day to celebrate the end of our Cadillac. Now we have July, August, and September to get this done. So the deal is that we need you. We need your best, and you need your best, okay? And so it takes us all growing, not just selling, but growing your team if that's what you desire, taking you to the next level, because this is about all of us moving forward. This is about the unit being a Cadillac unit, meaning that there are women who were elevated in the process. And so I am so excited to say that we will have 25 new team members in the month of July. And we already have one. Welcome, Miss Carrie Rogers, my personal team member. And so we're 24 away from finishing out July. And so our goal is to have that done by the 23rd. We're looking for 5 new senior consultants, 3 new star team builders this month, 2 new team leaders, 2 new on-target car drivers, and 1 new DIQ. Where do you see yourself? You know, it is not hard to get 2 new team members so that you can be in red, because there are so many of you knocking on red's door. Like, really, it's 1 out of 5. Let's talk to 10 so that we will get the 2 that you need for your team. And so it is not, we don't treat people like numbers, but it is a numbers game. It is a numbers game, and you have to be talking to enough people to get the bookings, to get the skincare classes, to, you know, find the sparklers from each skincare class to present facts to, and then from there to be able to get the team members. And all of that can happen really, really fast, but it is so important that you are actually seeing enough people. Okay, so enough of that. I'm so excited to dig into this with you. Of course, our goal this year is Circle of Excellence. Top director trip this year is to Alaska, and it is not about the trip. It is about you being a Circle of Excellence unit. Why? Because we came from a Circle of Excellence national sales director, because that is who we are. We are excellent, and you deserve to drive the cars, and you deserve to be the sales directors, and you deserve what the tippity top of this company has to offer. And I am making it my mission to make sure that you experience that, because your family deserves it. The people that are on your team who don't even know what Mary Kay can offer, they deserve it. And we're going to change the world. We are going to change the world one face at a time in this Gulotta unit, and we will carry on the Daigle legacy. And so it is vitally important. I am so passionate in my heart and in my mind and in my soul and in my spirit that we get this done, that we lead this company. I know that God has called the Gulotta unit to lead this company. And I hope that you're ready, that this year is the year that we are getting this done. And so I am so excited to say that and to share that with you. And so feel free to always ask where we are in the journey and where we are. I will post, Rachel will always update you and post like where we are as far as tracking goes, so that you will know where we are at all times. But our goal is to be the #1 unit in the state of Louisiana in a circle of excellence unit. You got it? All right. Okay. Auntie. Hey, Jody, you may want to check on Auntie. Okay. So here's the deal. Make sure she's on. Okay, so I know you're all familiar. These are the promotions for this year. Okay, promotions for this year. This is our PowerPoints. You know, you get these in the mail. You get this postcard in the mail with like those dollars. And so the deal is that you get $1 for every $100 in wholesale orders that you place. And they're cumulative. They just add up from month to month to month. When you have 25 of them, you turn them into me and for a gift card of anywhere that you want that I can purchase a gift card. It could be somewhere local to you, as long as I can call them on the phone and say, hey, I'm Melissa, here's my credit card number, and I need a gift card for so-and-so. She mails it to me and I mail it to you. You don't hand me these dollar bills at a meeting. You mail them, okay? You mail them to my office in increments of $25, okay? Please don't save them until you have like 5,000 of them, okay? In increments of $25. It's so much easier to keep track of that way. Got it? Okay, awesome. Next is, you always know that I do a Focus 600. Focus 600. There's always a Focus 600. Well, guess what? The company is doing Focus 600. And so this is the one for this month, July 1st through the 31st. It is an Embrace Your Dreams bangle. Okay, so here's the deal. This is the one for the entire seminar year. Hang on. All these flyers are online, by the way. Okay, so this is the one for the entire seminar year. When you do Focus 600, you see what they're doing. They're awarding you for being consistent. Consistency is key. And so when some people say like, oh my gosh, Focus 600, that's a lot. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It keeps you on track for STAR, #1. It keeps you on track for STAR, but it also keeps money in your pocket. If you are ordering 600, then you are selling at least 1,300, 1,400, 1,200 at least. Okay. And so the point is that if you're doing your money right, that you are making at least 600 profit when you're ordering 600. Okay. And so I want to encourage you to stay consistent, because you'll have an entire arm full of bangles. I know I'm excited about that. I am so excited about that. Okay. So if you have questions of these individually, just ask me later. But all the flyers are posted on our unit Facebook page. And if you are not a part of our unit Facebook page, please let me know and I'll make sure that happens right now. Okay. Could you get excited about the Hilton San Destin? I know that I am. I know that I'm about to bust a gut. I mean, I love Destin, and the Hilton San Destin, are you kidding me? Another reason why our national sales director is over the top amazing. But the bottom line is that every year we have a Daigle area advance, okay? A Daigle area advance. And what this is time together. Time together to get in your head, get in your heart, and to dig deep. And to dig deep, it is about a quarter into the new seminar year, and our fall advance is phenomenal. You need to request off for work. You need to figure it out. The top 5 consultants from June and July. So if you had a really rockin' fabulous June, awesome. Make sure that July is just as awesome, okay? If you are brand new, don't worry. You have all of July. You have all of July to blow it out of the water. The way that we will determine it is the top 5 consultants in sales and in sharing combined, okay? Sales and sharing combined. The top 5 consultants come up early. We have an amazing dinner with all of the sales directors and the winners from the area. And then we also, the number one consultant gets treated to spa treatment by me at the Hilton San Destin with all of the sales directors and number ones from each unit. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So the top 5 come up early on Thursday, October the 6th, and then everyone else joins us on Friday, and it's over on Saturday. So October 6th, 7th, and 8th. Cool? All right. I can't wait. I am so excited. And if you plan on being in the top 5, I need you to let me know. I need you to let me know, because I need to know that you're the one to watch, because I'm excited. I am so excited. So excited. Okay. So next is another area challenge. Another area challenge. It says find your place to win. Decide how consistent you are going to be. Are you going to do like a 3 + 3 + 3, which is 3 parties, 3 Q&As, and a Q&A is when someone hears the entire marketing plan. And this is not something that you do on your own. This is definitely something, if it's someone who like watches a video, well, then you and I follow up together, or you and I meet her for coffee in person together, or you and I meet her for lunch in person together. Okay. This is not something until you've been like released. Does that make any sense? Until you've been released and you know that I know that you can close her, that you can overcome any objections. Okay, so that is what is a Q&A. That's what, just because she's a guest to an event doesn't technically mean that she's been Q&A'd, okay? And then a $300 wholesale order. That is a 3 + 3 + 3, okay? A perfect 6 is 6 parties, 6 Q&As, and a 600 wholesale. Okay. And then I realize this is backwards because of the way that y'all are looking at it, but you get the point, right? And then the flyers on our Facebook page, and then a perfect 10, which is, if you want more out of your business, if you want to build a rock solid business, if you want to build a business that will change your life and the lives of other people, then you need to do a perfect 10, which is 10 parties, 10 Q&As, and 1,000 wholesale. 1,000 wholesale. That means you sell at least 2,000, so you're ordering 1,000 wholesale. You'll be recognized on our area call. You'll be recognized within our area, but you'll also be recognized. I have prizes in place for the perfect 3s, the perfect 6s, and the perfect 10s. And all of our perfect 10s area-wide will receive this gorgeous bracelet from LaRonda. Could you get excited about that? I don't know who wouldn't get excited about that, okay? Because when you do a perfect 10 from someone who has done a whole bunch of perfect 10s, I can tell you the results that you create for yourself just by the effort that you put forth, the paycheck, that's number one, the paycheck of the heart that you receive just by doing a perfect 10. And honestly, it is easier to do a perfect 10 than it is to do a perfect 3. Why? Because of the big mo, because of momentum. It is exciting. It is fun. It is exhilarating. It is a thrill a minute to do a perfect 10, to do a perfect 10. You know, the momentum and the fun and the sense of urgency, like I thrive on, that existed in the month of June, that should exist every day in your business at some level. And so you must set your goal. You must break it down monthly, weekly, daily to know what you need to do so that you have a track to run on, and that you know the rewards that are in place for yourself and your family and your team and your team and your team and your team. Okay, so ready? Here's another challenge. DIQ challenge. DIQ challenge. When you recruit all 24 of your team, LaRonda will do your debut. And some of you are like, what is a debut? The bottom line is you just want her there. So get the 24 yourself. If your sites are on sales director, get the 24 yourself, because you want her to speak at your debut, because it'll be the most phenomenal guest event that you have ever experienced. Okay. And then getting on target for the company courts, the National Court of Sales, the National Court of Sharing, okay? National Court of Sales is getting, sorry, I was going to do sharing first. The National Court of Sharing is getting 2 qualified team members every single month, and being on target for the National Court of okay, let me start over. The National Court of Sharing is 2 qualified, okay? 2 qualified each month. And then Being on target for the National Court of Sales is a $1,500 wholesale order into the company each month. The key here is consistency. The key here is consistency. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's in the bottom corner right here. These rings are phenomenal. Like, you think they're cute on the picture, but they are even cuter in person. So I just want to encourage you to get on target for those courts, because, you know, those of you going to seminar, like, you're going to see them walk across stage and pick up their diamonds and their diamonds and their diamonds and their diamonds. And you sit there and go, you know what? I'm just as cute as she is. I'm just as sharp as she is. And you know what? Look at that one. She's in a wheelchair. Look at that one. She's blind. Look at that one. She's deaf. You know, when they're walking across with their little service dogs and all of that. And you think to yourself, what's my problem? Why couldn't I do that? The deal is that you can. And you just must break it down. And it's important that you start now. July is going to set the pace for your entire year. So make a decision and run. Make a decision and run. And then I have to share this with you because it is so motivating. Before I get into our questions, is that our directors meetings are now opened up to all Reds and above. You can attend. You can attend. And you know what? The next one is September 16th from 10 to 1. September 16th from 10 to 1, and it's in Baton Rouge, and I can give you all the details and all that stuff. I actually already did post the flyer, but the deal is that could you get excited? You ever, you know, ask yourself, God, I'd just love to attend one of those directors meetings and just know like what they do and how they do it and how they talk and all of that? Well, you can now attend. And so you want to get a taste of what directorship and leadership and Mary Kay is all about and get all the juicy details that we get. You can attend. You can attend. And so make sure that you get in red so that you can claim your spot, because I want you there with me. Our goal is to have at least 10 reds at each director's meeting. And so there's a spot for you there. There's a spot for you there. And so I am so excited to dig into your questions. Okay, wait, hang on. Here is the other, I have 2 pages of questions. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're awesome on time. Okay, so if you have more questions, I don't know that. If you have more questions, just text me, and if I can get to them, I absolutely will. Okay, cool. All right, so question number one, and I'm not going to tell you who they came from. They're not in any particular order. I'm just working them. Okay, so ready? What does a typical workday look like in the life of a director? Okay, well, all directors are different. All women are different. Everybody has different size families. Everybody has, you know, a different, you know, work, family, life balance. Some people have young children. Some people have more mature children. Some people have no kids. Some people have 10 kids. You think I'm joking? Any excuse that you can make for yourself that you would not work your business is the reason why someone else works hers. And so if you want to use the excuse of, well, I have a full-time job, I can't do Mary Kay, I have a husband and kids, and, you know, you have to take personal responsibility for yourself. Like, I always take personal responsibility. You know, I take full responsibility that we didn't hit our goal this year. But I take full responsibility that we will hit it this year. And so, you know, take personal responsibility and say, you know what, I haven't been willing to hold the parties. I haven't been willing to. You know, don't say that there's not enough people out there that'll say yes, because yes, there are. You're just not in front of enough. And so what does a day in the life of a sales director look like? Well, I don't know if you remember, but in your training, there's a weekly plan sheet. Ask Nellie Watkins about the weekly plan sheet. Every single time we sat together for like 100 years, I was like, and about that weekly plan sheet, I'm sure like at some point I remember her going, I know, the weekly plan sheet. A weekly plan sheet looks very kindergarten. It's Sunday through Saturday, okay, across, and then it's hours, okay? 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Now your day may start before that, and your day may go after that. But each thing has a day. I mean, each activity has a color, okay? And so like if you had a full-time job, okay? So if you had a full-time job, let's just say that that color is blue. You fill it in, okay? If you go to school, like when I joined Mary Kay, I was full-time in college. I worked 60 hours a week and I went to school full-time, and I commuted back and forth, which I went to school every single day. I lost 14 hours a week driving. Okay. And so it is so important that you work from a weekly plan sheet. Why? Because it tells you what to do. It tells you when there's 10 minutes. It tells you when you're in your car for 30 minutes. It tells you those things. And so what do sales directors do? Sales directors, every single day, their day revolves around income producing activities, which if you've participated in pace setters, I highly encourage you that if you are task oriented and you want to kickstart your business, that the next pace setters class or the next Shine thing that we do, you can actually join Shine at any time, but pace setters is over for now, but it'll be getting kickstarted again pretty soon. But you can go to NSD Daigle Events and sign up for Shine 4.0. But this is our consultant income producing activity. Okay, so what does it say? It says if you want to be a part-time consultant, that you do 10 IPAs. If you want to be a full-time consultant, you do 15 IPAs. If you want to drive free, you do 20 IPAs. And if you want to be a DIQ and a sales director, you need to be doing 30 IPAs a week. What is an IPA? IPA stands for income producing activity. So what is an income producing activity? Income producing activity, and I think this is answering a couple of the other questions, is skincare classes. Skincare class is 5 or more people. I don't care that the company says it's 3. It's not 3. A party is not 3 people. A party is 5 or more people, okay? Facials are 1 to 2 people, okay? Having, like a new sale. Reorders really aren't an income producing activity. I mean, there's a fine line there, but reorders is making money on activities that you've already done. And so yes, you're making money today, but it's not really like an income producing activity. Does that make sense? It's great. It's lanyap. It's awesome. But a personal Q&A, having a guest at a meeting, meeting 7 new contacts. If you go out and you meet 1 new person, that's awesome. But in order for it to really make an impact in your business, it needs to be 7 or more. It needs to be 7 or more. 7 new referrals from a customer. 7 new referrals from a customer. At the skincare class, I'll always have them flip the profile card over and do the back of the profile card game. And so I time them, and for 1 minute, I tell them, just share with me your sharpest friends that would deserve, whether it's trying a sample or a pampering session, whatever the case may be, but your sharpest friends. And then getting 2 bookings, like getting 1 booking is great, but in order for it to really make an impact and count as an income producing activity, you need 2 new bookings, okay? And then getting a new team member, that is an income producing activity. Things that are not income producing activities. Your prayer time is not an income producing activity. It's important, but it's not an income producing activity. Cleaning your office, that is not an income producing activity and should not be on your 6 most important things to do list task, okay? Organizing your inventory, placing an order, delivering products to your customers. Those are, unless you're going to their office, you can meet 10 more people. Those things are not income producing activities. Turning in your weekly accomplishment sheets or talking to a team member. I mean, those things are not income producing activities. And so it is just important. So what do sales directors focus on? We focus on who we can book today, who we can share this opportunity with today, who can we put the product on today, and then who can we move to the next level today. And so as it starts as a consultant, you create these habits as a consultant. And so the average sales director's day, I can tell you my day starts with prayer time. And then from there, which is at about 5 o'clock in the morning, because I have to get it done before my very wild small children wake up. And then from there is phone calls, is I do any emails, always say a non-people time before 9 a.m. or after 9 p.m. You know, emails, flyers, all that kind of stuff shouldn't be done during the day. If you get a flyer during the day from me, it's from Rachel. Does that make sense? And so it's just important that you focus on those income producing activities. And then from there, it's any, you know, getting the kids off, and then any appointments that I have, and then I'll come home and I'll turn it off from about, unless I have like a conference call or like a Q&A with one of you and your team members or potential team members. But I usually turn it off between like 5 and 8, and then I get back on it around 8 for like another hour or so. And whether it's Shine or whether it's Pace Setters or whether it is a friends and family call for a new team member or whether it's some people that I just need to reach out to at that time of day. But that's what, you know, a typical day looks like. And, you know, I do have small children. My day is not the same every single day. And so yours may not be either. But, you know, when I did work a full-time job, I worked 7:30 in the morning. So I left my house at like 6:30, and I was done there at 3. Okay. I gave them everything I had from 7:30 to 3. And I had a 30-minute lunch break, and I would go sit in my car and make calls or do whatever I needed to do during that time. But at 3 o'clock, you have to make a decision that they don't own you. You own your time from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. people time. And there's some people that you can call way after 9. I mean, a lot of people like don't sleep like me. And so the point is that, you know, you own that time. That time is yours. You do what you want with it. Time is the most valuable asset that you have. And if you don't take advantage of it, life will pass you by and your dreams will be unfulfilled. And there's a reason that you're here. I could go on and on and on. That's like my soapbox and it makes me tear up. Okay, so the point is that I'm passionate about it. Don't waste time. Don't waste time. If you put off today what you could do tomorrow, what if your kid has a virus tomorrow and you have to be at home? And you can't do what you were supposed to do yesterday, tomorrow, because your kid's sick. And then your kid is sick for a couple of days and you can't leave the house. So then you're set back like almost another week. You have to get refocused, and then it takes a couple more days for you to actually get it rolling again. And then you're like, do what you need to do today. Do what you need to do today. Today. Don't put it off. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so next, how can you grow your team? How can you grow your team? Do more faces. Do more faces. Ask yourself and track sincerely, how many people are you seeing per week? How many people are you seeing per month? See, great years are made up of great months, and great months are made up of great weeks, and great weeks are made up of great days. So if you have 7 not great days in a row, the week is not that great. If you don't put forth effort during the weeks, then the month is not that great. And so it is important. It is important. See, someone who touches the product and tries the product is someone who needs to be Q&A'd, whether you think they'd be great for your team or not. You may think that she has it all. You may think that she may not need Mary Kay, but that's not for you to decide. What's for you to do is your responsibility as a consultant is, like Mary Kay said, pass it on. Make sure that she hears all the facts, that she hears what's offered to her, and let her make the decision, yes or no, okay? And so your goal to grow your team is to swell your customer base, is to blow it up, is to do a perfect 3, 6, or 10. And if you want to be a sales director, you want to be on target for your car, a perfect 3 or 6 is not going to cut it. I want to tell you the truth. And the truth is that you need 10 parties on your books to take it to the next level. Now, can you progressively move and make some money and progressively move in your business? Yes, you can, doing the perfect 3 and the perfect 6, but don't expect a quantum leap. Does that make sense? If you want a quantum leap, you want to take it to the next level, you want to grow your team, and I will tell you, fast is easy and slow is hard. slow is hard. To gain, when you've got the momentum going, you work and you run. You run, you run, you run, you run. And so how do you grow your team? You need product on faces, and you need to Q&A, and we need to talk to those people. And I love being in the field. Like, I love being in the field with you. And so I always say, you know, let's do a trunk show. If you do a perfect 10, you automatically get a trunk show in your home with me. Automatically. So if you want me at your house every single month, then you do a perfect 10. You do a perfect 10 and I'm yours. I'll fly, I'll drive, I'll get in a boat, I'll parasail, I'll do whatever. I will be there, okay? I will be there. And so I'm excited for that. Okay, what do you do when someone says that they're going to have a party, but they never follow through? Like, seriously, what do you do when someone says that they're going to have a party, but they never follow through? If I talked to you about all the people that did not follow through, I mean, the list is infinite. But the point is that you never know what's going on in her life. She's probably not avoiding you. But what I always do is I come out, and if she doesn't reply to you, like, ever, then there's absolutely nothing you can do but move on. Nothing you can do but move on. But if you can get her on the phone and she's like, oh my gosh, I can't this week. I thought I could, but I can't. Then, you know, if that's the case, then you just say, like, is it no for now or is it no forever? And she's like, no. You know, it puts her there so that she has to tell you, is it no for now or is it no forever? No. Okay, great. Do I have your permission to check back with you in 2 weeks, next month? You know, do I have your permission to whatever? Okay. Because I mean, I understand life happens with some people, but you know, we all have those people that just flat out don't respond or don't call us back. And that just means that the connection that they had with you just really wasn't that strong anyway. And, you know, if it's your close friends and family, you can't build your business on just close friends and family anyway. And so I just want to encourage you to just keep going. I want to encourage you that it's worth it. I want to encourage you that we all have those, and that you just have to keep going. Okay. The question says, doing parties and buying products. Oh, okay. Like, how do you get people to do parties and buy products? Okay. Number one, I think this is from a new consultant. And number one, do your training. Okay. Number one, do your training, the videos with the Rhonda. Okay. That will set the Mary Kay 101, the principles, the things that you need to, what word am I looking for? I can't think of the word, but you know, the fundamentals of your business. Okay. The book, Sell, Coach, Recruit that you need. Okay. And so, you know, everyone with skin is a prospect, and you want it on their face. Skincare is so important for you to focus on. And if you are truly reaching up to quality women with disposable income, when they get the product on their face, they will buy it. Period, point blank, the end. If your friends don't have extra money, there's a lot of other people out there who do. And so, you know, ask them to introduce you to their sharpest friends. Ask you to introduce them to your sharpest friends. Okay, what is your most asked question by clients? Honestly, I ask a lot of questions. I do listen a lot, but I ask a lot of questions. I ask a lot of questions like, you know, what's your skin type? What would you like to change about your skin? Most of my customers say, you know, how can you know, things that they would like to change about their skin, whether it's wrinkles or getting rid of blackheads or uneven skin tone. It's those types of things that they ask. It's those types of things that they ask. And so a lot of that is covered in our skincare class. And so when I'm pre-profiling, when someone books a skincare class, you get the guest list from the hostess, because that is just what we do. I mean, you get the guest list from the hostess. A lot of consultants tell me, like, well, my hostess won't give me the guest list. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. If you do the training and you put it in place like you're supposed to, yes, she will. And you and I can work together on that one-on-one. But the most, you know, question asked by, you know, customers of mine is, what they would like to change about their skin personally. Okay. What was my very first Mary Kay party like? Okay, I'm gonna make y'all laugh. Okay. If you've never heard this story, okay, I wore mascara and chapstick, and I washed my face with shampoo prior to Mary Kay. And so I didn't really know a whole lot. I went to an event, had a blast, had never used the product before, and signed up. And I thought this would be an awesome way that I could like make some extra money, pay my Victoria's Secret bill, and then I booked my very first party. And I remember thinking that all these ladies did was squirt and smile, that they didn't really, it wasn't like rocket science. I mean, how hard could it be, right? And so back then we had a flip chart. The front of one page was the back of another. And so I didn't like the order that the flip chart was in. And so I rearranged it, and not realizing, that one page was the back of another. So like you flip the page and they look at a picture of skincare, and like you're reading about the Taiwan skincare. Well, or like highlighted like points of okay. So I rearranged the flip chart. So they were like looking at a picture of like cleanser, and I was talking to them about foundation. And then when it was time we had a lip cream and an eye cream that they put on back then. And I had them put the lip cream on their eyes and the eye cream on their lips. They couldn't get their eyeshadow on. It was a disaster, like disaster with a capital D. But you can't take yourself too seriously. Like you can't. And so I was like crying, laughing at myself. And so were they. And they were taking smoke breaks, drink breaks. I didn't have control of the skincare class. It was wild. Can I tell you? Wild. At the end of the event, I was just so grateful that they didn't hate me, and I was ready to like pack my stuff up, and I did. And I was like ready to walk out the door. And I was just like, get out of here before like someone wants to kill you. And they were like, well, how do we order? And I'm like, oh, hang on 1 second. As I'm like writing up their orders, like, okay, $600. $600. It took me 2 hours to do that party, which it shouldn't really take you 2 hours. $600. So we earned half of everything we sell. That was $300. That was 2 hours, $150 an hour. So that was my first party. And then parties since then, I've forgotten the starter kit. I've forgotten the mirrors. I didn't bring the products. I did the entire thing in a dorm room. I've forgotten the whole entire starter kit, had to use the products. Thank God the hostess was a Miracle Set customer. Forgotten mascara wands, had to do a party when I had already double booked myself, had to do the party in 45 minutes. It was awesome. It was awesome. Combined parties because I double booked. I would encourage you to double book, but it's fun. It is fun. It is so much fun, and it creates a story because why? You're a leader, and you're going to have team members come and say, what do I do next? And you're going to say, well, when that happened to me, this is what I did. And so, just enjoy the journey. Just have fun and enjoy the journey. Okay. The next one, what is your best-selling summer product? Summer, winter, fall, spring, all of it is skincare. Period, point blank, the end. That's all I talk. It's skincare, skincare, skincare. They're going to buy mascara no matter what. And yes, and lash intensity mascara is exciting, and it is fun. But, skincare, period, point blank, the end. When it's summer, you need it because it's hot. In the fall, you need it because it's about to be cold, and it's a transition. In winter, you need it because it's freezing cold. In spring, you need it because a transition, again, is the most important thing. And I always say at my skincare classes, I know we call it a miracle set, but in my opinion, it should be called a consistent set. And when you use it consistently, you will receive huge, phenomenal results. And so summer, winter, spring, fall, always, 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 Time Was Your Pair and Miracle Set, always. Botanicals and Clear Proof, those are for like a targeted customer. And so, it is important that at the beginning of my skincare classes, I tell them that this is one of 2 appointments that they're entitled to, that at their follow-up appointment, and they know that they expect a follow-up appointment where they can share it with some friends. But at their follow-up appointment, if they are super sensitive, or if they have a child that is maybe, between the ages of like, 10 and 17 that they can start on our botanical skincare set if they don't have major acne issues. But if they do have major acne issues, then we can use our Clear Proof set. And that's how I introduce that. So a lot of times when I check my customers out at skincare classes, they get a Miracle Set or a Repair Set for themselves, and then they get a botanicals or a Clear Proof for like a daughter or son or a niece or a granddaughter, all that kind of stuff. Okay. And then there's also people out there who just like to be more green and not use age fighting products and stuff like that. And so there is a specific customer for botanicals and Clear Proof. I have a lot of people on botanicals and Clear Proof, and I do sell a truckload of acne treatment gel. And so not as much Clear Proof as I sell of acne treatment gel, but there's a customer out there for it. I promise. Okay. Let's see. Okay. What did you do when you started Mary Kay? Number one thing I did when I started Mary Kay is, we always learned that when your mouth is open, your business is open. And I started holding parties immediately. Mary Kay Ash said, it is a realistic goal to have 5 parties in your first week in Mary Kay. And that's what we call a perfect start, is doing 5 parties in your first 2 weeks. And so with a $500 wholesale order. And so, gather some people. It doesn't have to be this major party where they, plan it for a month and invite everyone that they invited to their wedding and call their housekeeper to move in and, prepare a 90-course meal. I mean, this is, just gathering some people around a table. Let's go, get the product on their face. It doesn't matter if you have 0 appointments on your books right now, you can go do 25, 30 faces tomorrow. Okay. And so, getting the product on their faces, but doing a 24 by 24, if that excites you and you want to create something exciting in 24 hours, it's still $24 to 24 people in 24 hours. It's fun and you earn a great prize. And so 24 out of 24 is awesome. But if you want to kickstart your business, hold 5 parties in your first 2 weeks. Hold 5 parties in your first 2 weeks. 5 people at each party. That's 25 people. Go for it. Always talking about fun things about our events. Could you get excited? I would call, if I was calling someone for spa night, it'd be ring, ring. And I don't text. I mean, I text, but I say hey girl, how are you? And she replies, awesome. I say, great. Can I call you real quick? Got some, something I got to tell you. And she's like, okay, great. So then I call her and you make that personal connection, because I agree. People read text versus the calls, but she can hear the passion, the excitement, the fun in your voice versus through a text message. You have to send her a mile long about a spa night. Okay. And so I just tell her, the phone is ring, ring. And she says, hello. And I say, hey, Susie, hey, Miss Melissa, how are you? Awesome. Listen, so excited. Okay. I'm not gonna take up a lot of your time, but I just got to tell you, we have a spa night. And let me just tell you, okay, this is phenomenal. And I can't even wait to tell you about this, because number one, our new products are out. You always have new products. Okay. You always have new products. Number one, our new products are out. And number two, we're having a spa night. It is going to be the new products. We're having a skincare, all these different stations. I have a skincare station where you'll get microdermabrasion and a lip and a hand treatment. And then another station for lashes, and another station for brows and mini massages. And then another station where we're just going to do prizes and out of the box, just fun. And so, Susie, my goal is to just fill that room with guests. And so I'd love to have you and some of your friends there. And so could you get excited about earning some extra free product and coming and having a blast with us? And y'all, they get excited. They get absolutely excited. And it is so much fun. Okay, so getting people excited for events. And if it's someone that you want to experience an event, then you have all of your events listed. And as you go down the line, you say okay, well, Tuesday doesn't work. Tuesday the 12th doesn't work. Okay, great. My next one is the 19th. My next one is this. And if she can't attend any of those, then you go to her. You go to her. You don't wait for an event. Okay, you don't wait for an event. What activities are going to move you forward and make you money? Income producing activities. I encourage you, again, income producing activities, to do them and to turn them in. along with your weekly accomplishment sheet. Why? Not for me, but for you. When I see them, I can see that she's doing a whole bunch of, income producing activities, and this is why she's getting the results, or she's not, and this is why she's not. Okay. Things that aren't, we talked about that already. Things that aren't going to make you money are organize your inventory, coloring your calendar, making up little sample packets, all of those things are not going to make you money. They're things that need to be done, but they're things that like you could pay like a high school person in lip gloss to make up for you. Okay. And so if you have daughters, those of you that have daughters, my goodness, what a gift. Get her involved. Get her involved. Okay. Anyone that holds down a full-time job besides doing Mary Kay, how do you make time and meet people? Okay. You have to make time. You have to work from a weekly plan sheet. And I know the week changes from week to week to week. I know that that you think you might be getting done at 6 o'clock today, and then the day goes on and you're not really getting finished until 8 or 9. All I can tell you is that you need to see everything as an opportunity. I remember when I had a full-time job, I felt like I was in jail because there's a lot of times that I was supposed to get done at 3 and I was really not done till 6. And then I had to go home and, all of those things and, get my day done. But I still took the time. I would stop somewhere on my way home while I was running errands, and instead of running errands and being like in a tizzy, or, when your customers call to do reorders and, you go deliver products to their house. No, go deliver products to their office. Go deliver product. I mean, you have to seek everything as an opportunity, whether it is someone at Starbucks. I mean, they open at like 5 o'clock in the morning, someone at the gym, someone at your kid's school. I mean, if you are that busy during the day, then you are coming in contact with a whole lot of people, and being busy is a blessing. And so I just want to encourage you to see everything as an opportunity, and that you and I can personally go through your day and see where the opportunities lie. Okay. And so I'll help you. Okay. I know who you are. I'm gonna help you. If you don't know, okay, but I will help you. Okay. Any items, okay, items in your inventory that you feel like you're not moving as much, it just means that you're not seeing enough people or that you're not talking about them as much. Like, I'll give you an example. Fragrances. For me, I don't talk about fragrances. It's not really something I'm passionate about. I don't think that if they purchase a fragrance from me that they're going to necessarily be a fabulous customer. I want skincare customers. Does that make sense? And so I don't show fragrances at my skincare classes. So I don't sell a whole bunch of fragrances. I just don't. Now, if someone wants to buy one, of course I sell it to them. And of course I have it on my shelf, but it's not something that I focus on. It's not something I focus on at all. And so, all the skincare is something that I focus on. And so I just want to encourage you to, talk about the things that are important. Talk about the things that are important, and, maybe sample them. Okay. And then finding people. Okay. Finding people again is you find those people at your skincare classes and the people that God puts in your life every single day. And then, okay, there was another question that didn't make it on my list. Hang on one second. I want to get to them all. Hang on. Okay, I got that. Okay, then there's one more question. Okay, let's see. Hang on, y'all. Okay, so when new products come out, what do you do with the former? Okay, so what do you do with the limited edition products from, like, let's just say, what was it, spring? Okay, so what do you do with the spring products that are limited edition now it's summer? Okay, so what do you do with those products if you like happen to have some left on your shelf and they're like no longer in the book anymore? Okay, number one, I save those products and I sell them at my open house, full price. I save them and I sell them at full price. Why? Because during Christmas time, people want to see like a variety of things. And yeah, they may be spring colors, but who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Especially like that little compact like gift set thing. Nail polishes is always an awesome thing to add to satin hands or the pedicure set, and all those things make phenomenal gift sets. Make phenomenal gift sets for Christmas. And so I save them. If, you know, it happens to be like a few quarters, I may throw them in a $5 bucket and sell them again. I like liquidate it all at my holiday open house. The other thing that you can do is give them away at your skincare classes. I do a lot of prizes, a lot of fun things at my skincare classes. And so I do that and I give them away. But if you maybe have a customer that just like loves limited edition products, which I have a customer, like she doesn't even have to see them. Like she just knows, like put her down. She wants it, the new limited edition. When she likes it, I'll call her and say like, hey, I have 3 of those things left, and they're, you know, they were limited edition. Is there, you know, how many would you like? And so I also do that like with the concealers, like the ones going out, the ones that are coming in. I don't discount them at all. Just let them know there's a new concealer out and have 3 of the ones that you use left on my shelf. How many would you like? And a lot of times they'll say like, oh, I want to do the new one. Don't worry about the old, you know, the other one. I want to do the new one. And so, you know, people love that customer service. People love, you know, you reaching out to them about that. And it could just be like a simple little like customer service, like I care, like text kind of thing. It doesn't even have to be, anything, you know, like, hi, Mrs. So, it doesn't have to be like a formal call, but just reaching out and just being nice and doing what you do. Because, you know, wouldn't you be excited? And I know I had a conversation with a consultant about this one time, that if like you had like, let's just say like this shirt, oh, you see my necklace? This is the necklace y'all gave me last year at the end of the year for seminar. Oh, and by the way, let me just say something about seminar. Seminar is number 1, not sold out. Okay. Our goal is to have at least 4 more consultants there with us. So if you joined like yesterday, you could still be with us at seminar. You can still join on site, but you have the entire month of July to figure out how you can be with us, at seminar on August the 2nd through the 6th. Number 1, we want you there. Number 2, it will change your life. And number 3, there's no reason why you shouldn't go. If money is the issue, hold some skincare classes. How bad do you want it? And, you know, I'm going to close with something so important and something just so profound and so awesome. But seminar is just vitally important. It is vitally important that if you miss the mark, if you didn't get there, if you didn't register, it doesn't matter why you didn't register. What matters is, are you going to register? Are you going? Are you going? Your future depends on it. Figure it out with your boss. Figure it out with your family. It's 4 days. It's 4 days. And even if you can only come for part of the time, I promise you, your dreams, your future, just the impact is worth it. It is absolutely worth it. Okay, so what I was going to tell you was customer service. If you had your favorite shirt and it was like your favorite shirt, like this shirt, whatever, is my favorite shirt. And I do wear it a lot, but if it was your favorite shirt and you shopped at a local boutique and they were discontinuing the shirt and they were just changing a little bit about the shirt, not a lot, just a little bit, you know, wouldn't you just love if the owner called and just said, you know, hey, Melissa, you know, just wanted to, you know, touch base with you and let you know that your favorite shirt, we have 3 left. They're changing it for 2016 summer, and you know, I just wanted you to know that we have 3 of the original ones left, and I know it's like your favorite one, and that you wear all the time with your Mary Kay suit and da 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 da. And so, anyway, it's just important. I would be like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'll take one of my favorite one, and then I'll take one of the new one. You know, and so just think of the customer service that you would want. Think of the customer service. Be the best consultant that you would want to have. Okay, and provide that service. Mary Kay, we pride ourselves on the customer service that we provide. for our customers. That's really what makes, sets us apart. It really, really, truly does. It's what sets us apart from the mall, because those people don't care if they have the product in stock. Those people don't care if they, like, I would never knock down another company, but those people don't care if that person ever comes back. They want their commission and they want it today, right? Okay, so I'm gonna close with this. If there's no other questions, let me just double check. If there's no other questions, okay, no, we're good. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm so excited. Okay, so I want to close with this, and it's about leadership, and it is from Mary Kay Ash. You will never know how many people have put you on a pedestal and looked up to you. How many are looking for you to lead them? Make your decision. Decide to be the best. You will never know how many people's lives you helped make better, but somebody knows. I hope that spoke to you like it speaks to me. I'm going to read it again. You will never know how many people have put you on a pedestal and looked up to you. How many are looking for you to lead them? Make your decision. Decide to be the best. You will never know how many people's lives you have helped make better, but someone knows. A lot of time as women, we think we're not enough. Who would want to follow me? Why would she want to follow me? I don't have the cutest hair. I don't know how to do my makeup. My skin has imperfections. I'm too young. I'm too old. I'm too thin. I'm too big. I'm too short. I'm too tall. I'm not smart enough. I'm this. Let me just tell you something right now. You are enough. And if you don't get over the fact that those stupid lies that may go through your head every single day, and know that you are, a child of God, that you have so much to give other people. And when you think those thoughts, you're just wasting them. When you think those thoughts, you're just wasting them. And I want to encourage you today that, go out there, make someone else feel important, because you don't know what she's praying for. And what she's praying for could be what you have to offer her. How selfish of us to be stuck in thoughts like that. To be stuck and thinking like we're not enough. You are enough. But go out and share the great things about yourself. Go and share the love of Jesus. Go share your heart of Mary Kay. Go pass it on. And if you don't get over yourself, like Jamie Vernios told Rhonda 18 months before we became a national area, that if you don't get over yourself and you don't do what you need to do, we will be having this same conversation 1 year from now. If you do what you need to do 1 year from now, we will be celebrating you and your excellence and your team and their excellence and what you led them to achieve. So the bottom line is that I desire leaders who want more. I desire leaders who want to move for themselves and for others and for their families, and to change this world. Gulotta unit, I love you. I love you with all of my heart. I love you with all of my heart. And there's not anything that I wouldn't do for you, but I cannot do it for you. I know that this year is going to be our best year ever. I know that I tell you every single day, good morning to the fastest growing unit in all of Mary Kay. And that is truly, sincerely what God has put on my heart about who we are. And so who do you know that would be great doing Mary Kay? Who do you know? Ask God to lead you to the ladies who want more and need more. Ask God to lead you to the ladies that are meant for your team, because I desire to elevate leaders. And I know that's what our national desires for us as well. I love you, Gulotta unit. I believe in you. Go make it the best July ever. Have the best day.